My mom told me, she's like, well, I can't afford this house no more. Your grandma's not paying nothing, and I don't have the money for it, and I'm not working right now since I just had a baby, so it's hard and like that. And then she's like, we might have to go to a homeless shelter, and I didn't want to go. But then like 2 weeks after, we had to move out.
I don't know. We're losing our house, and I'm like, why? And she said, I can't explain it to you right now. I can explain it to you when you get more grown up. And it's kind of heartbreaking because you live there a long time, and it's kind of hard. You're not gonna know nobody there. Yeah. It's kind of scary.
We weren't exactly poor. We just didn't have a home to live in.
I think about 3 years ago, and we've been moving in and out with this guy that we know. He's a friend of my mom's. And so far, I was supposed to go down to the chillers, and my mom didn't show up, and a cop found me and brought me back here.
I was coming home from school, and there was 2 cops on our porch. It was like, is there a way that we can get inside your house? I was like, yeah. I was like, I don't know. I turned the knob and I opened the door and they went in. And then my mom came home and was like, what is going on? And then they said that the house wasn't good enough for us to live in, especially because my mom has 8 kids, and we shouldn't be living in a kind of house like that anyway because the roof wasn't fixed right.
We've been in here for almost a year now, and we got here because of Ivan. We had too much mold in the apartment we were living in, and we just couldn't live in there anymore, and our landlord or something like that wouldn't fix it, so we had to move out.
When I was 12 years old, maybe 11, I was taken away from my mom, and before that age, I was being abused every single day of my life.
Yeah, I thought this was gonna happen because my mom hated me at maybe when I just turned 12. She started hating me because I'm a bad kid, I guess.
Cops, got me, told me that I had to go somewhere else because I was 18, and I didn't want to stay there anyway.
The pasture that's right out there caught on fire and hit our house and everything. and my mom was over here with the horses. I couldn't find my mom. I was really scared because I didn't know what was going on. I had no idea. And when we were in Burkett, when we went back out there, my mom was just sitting there crying, and she said the house was gone. And I just cried, and I cried. It was awful.
I was 15 years old. I was living with my mom, and it was me and my older brother, had a little sister, a little brother, and my mother decided that she was just not going to be a parent anymore, and just straight simple, she ditched us.
I don't like living in it because it's not that fun living in a church.
I don't like it here. It's just not cozy over here. There's too much strangers.
And then sometimes I can't find my homework or my shoes or my clothes or my backpack.
People be stealing in your room, and they come in your room when they're not there, and they steal your toys.
It was all crowded, it was small. There was only one bed.
One bed, and how many people?
And 3 or 4.
We lived in a motel, and we didn't get no breakfast or nothing. We go to the family food center sometimes when we don't have food.
I'm not really used to staying in places that I'm not gonna be in so long, so I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do here? Like, when the lady that was in charge from the shelter came in, she was like, okay, here are the rules. You can't hang anything up in the walls. You have to be inside of your house at a certain time.
You have to tell them when you're gonna get a snack.
We always got complained on, but it wasn't our fault because we were upstairs and we didn't like it because we can't really run and have some fun if we're upstairs because it's like that and it sounds like a hammer to other people.
That if you leave your stuff at the church, you can't go back and get it because when the doors are locked, then they're locked. And in case you leave your backpack there with all your homework in it. Yeah.
And if you're upset, you can't take your emotions out on yourself. You got everyone surrounding you, it feels like. And it's better to have your own 4 walls.
I just basically have jeans and shirts. That's what I take with me most of the places where I stay during the week.
I don't really have a place I can call my own.
Other kids have all the things that they need, and you have to have it right then, but you don't have it. You have to wait to get it.
It's not that I'm a fortunate person to be able to have all these houses to stay at and not be sleeping in my car or underneath the bridge or something.
Sometimes you can't eat for a couple of days. Sometimes you just have to walk around the streets because it's raining out or something. You can't find nowhere to go.
If there's going to be food, just things you don't think a child would actually think about at such a young age. Things you think that people in their mid-20s, early 30s would think about, like, God, am I going to have somewhere to live next month?
School right now, it means a lot to me. It's a lot. It's like the purpose why I'm here. I need to go to school to better my situation.
School is everything to me because I understand in this day and age education it helps you excel in life. In the long run, when you start forming a family and stuff like that, it's gonna affect you. So school to me is important, so I'm just trying to move on.
It's really important to me to get my education, so I do it anyway.
I just really thought I wasn't going to make it throughout my senior year because I really was going to drop out of high school. I really was. Because, you know, people make fun of me every day, you know, because I go to school and, you know, I wear almost the same clothes.
Actually, this is a trick that I learned. I put my clothes, I fold it up and put it under my pillow. And I sleep on my pillow, so when I wake up, my clothes are pressed. They look like they were ironed. So I have them folded up. I have my stuff in my book bag. I put it all on, and I go up to the hill or to the crown, and I brush my teeth, and then I take the bus because I could use my school pass to get on the bus. I take the bus up to the school, and I go to school.
It's hard for kids to go from one school to the next, one school to the next, one school to the next, because they have to make new friends, they have to get adjusted to the school, and then after if they get adjusted and everything, they make new friends, then they have to move again.
It was about like moving a lot, and mostly I'm not very smart in school because I have a disability.
I mean, when it was a new school, you're new there and brand new, and then you're scared and afraid to be new, and then you don't know no teachers' names, and then it wasn't last year, nobody's gonna know you yet.
I have to make new friends.
I know more people here, and I don't want to like change going to different schools and like meeting new people, because then they're gonna ask, where did you used to live and all that stuff.
Being at the school with all my friends is really important because they're just someone I can talk to, and whenever I'm having a hard times, they're there to comfort me.
To basketball during school, I look forward to it, so you know that keeps me going because I love to play the sport. And if I were to have to give up basketball, you know, I would really look forward to going to school or anything.
The hardest thing was like moving schools and losing all my friends at that school, and like we would go and then we would do like different subjects, and so I wasn't all caught up. So it was kind of hard to move to the next grade.
The school is a lot harder out there for me, and I had to make a whole bunch of new friends, and so I'm like, dang.
Well, when I lived in the shelter, before I lived in the shelter, I had a lot of friends. But then, like, some of them, since we couldn't have that many people in the shelter, you know, our friends would be like, hey, could we come over to your house at this time, at this? And I'm like, sorry, part of the rules, can't do that.
Yeah, we had to give away our dog. His name was Baby Bear.
And these new managers moved in and told us we'd have to get rid of Kichu. We said if the cat has to go, we go with it. Because it's our cat and I'm not about to give her up.
School means to me, well, it's basically like a home. Because I love school, of course. Not very many people say that, but I do.
But now that I moved out of the shelter, like, I get more things done because we just moved to this brand new apartment. Well, not brand new, but this new apartment. As soon as you walk in through that door, you feel like if you just won lottery.
I do not tell nobody I'm homeless.
When I tell someone, it hurts, and I feel sad, and I feel mad about it because I don't want nobody to hear my secret.
it was different because people would be like, oh, where do you live? And I'd be ashamed, you know. Not really ashamed, but I really wouldn't want people to know about my situation like my friends.
I was very close and very ashamed about that.
People asked me. They knew I was homeless. They asked me, where do you go? I said, I'm downtown somewhere. I didn't make it that specific.
I was down and out like that. Just somebody to be there. Even a teacher. I mean, just somebody to sit there and talk to you. That's what I always wanted.
Well, I was real stressed out about almost anything. I mean, I still get stressed out, but
I guess it hurts because it's kind of like who I was. I'm homeless. It's who I am, you know? And it just hurts to, I don't know. I guess I have to realize that it's not who I am, it's what happened to me, you know?
Oh my God, they're homeless. I better treat them really nice and stuff. And they act like it's a disease that they'll catch. When we're no different from them. We're all human. The only thing is that they have a home that they can call their own and we don't.
I would want to be the first woman president. I want to be a lawyer.
I want to be a train driver.
I want to be a lawyer. So I can buy my mama a house.
Don't let your dream down just because of what you're going through. I've always had a dream to go to college, and I still have that dream to go to college.
I wanna go to Harvard Law School.
After I graduated, I came downtown with my diploma. We sat here like this, with my diploma. This was where I was.
I want to be able to go to college and graduate and be able to do what I want to do.
I want to be able to support my family if I have one, you know. I want to be able to get my little brothers what they need, my sister, my mom, you know. I want to be able to take care of my family. I want to be successful.
I want to go to college and I'm going to do whatever I have to.
I want to be a cardiologist.
Just because I've had a hard time with my life, I'm not going to let people, think of me as that person. I'm not going to let it get in the way of my education, get in the way of what I want to do.
Material things, when it comes down to it, really doesn't matter. It's always family, because family isn't replaceable and material things are.
Society's just getting harder on people and they're not taking responsibility for the fact that this is everybody's problem, not just theirs.
Stop judging children because they might be going through something.
Know that there's just homeless people out there. You have to believe them.
They look at kids my age, they don't have a stable home to go home to, their problem children. I'm not lowering myself down to that. I'm gonna keep myself up there.